Water generates wood, and wood generates fire. Now, you shouldn't just do water generating dream, nor should you just do wood generating fire. You have to do it like this. Water generating dream, wood generating fire. And for the derivative. Earth generating metal, and then fire generating earth and earth generating metal, you have to do them together. When doing mutual generation, sword generating water and water generating is a set. It is a set like this, a set. Today, regarding fire generating water and wood generating fire, we covered that last week, but if we want to cover it one more time, water generating wood implies the ability to receive education during childhood. Everyone has parents, and everyone has the right to receive as much education as they desire. That is water generating wood. Also, everyone has the opportunity to utilize the education they have received. Water generating wood is an opportunity given equally to everyone. Of course, within that, the conflicting relationship of water and fire, water and fire, water and flower, is applied here. So, regarding water generating wood generating fire, we simply mean equality. Equality. Fairness. You can view this as a common, ordinary talent, like the concepts of fairness, equity, and equality that are trending in poetry these days. It is a talent that anyone can possess. Anyone can do it. It is something that can be achieved if one sets their mind to it. However, claims like, "I couldn't study because I was born to the wrong parents," or "I didn't get a job," are merely personal assertions. In reality, everyone has an opportunity. That is why, water generates wood, su sang mak, means learning and mastering. Wood generates fire, mak sang wa, means utilizing those skills. It is about applying what has been learned and mastered. Then, what about fire generates earth, wa sang tu, and earth generates metal, to sang jiam? Fire generates earth, wa sang tu, implies that each person possesses unique personal characteristics. These characteristics are represented by fire generates earth. Then, you can develop those characteristics and highlight them as expertise. That is, earth generates metal. The content is similar, isn't it, with this? Anyone can study, and anyone can use it. Everyone has personal talent, and anyone can develop and utilize that talent. Here, the concept of specialization comes into play. So, since it involves a dotted line, we can say this represents a special, distinct difference. A difference. So, if this is equality, then this is a difference. A difference, a difference, there is discrimination and distinction. Regarding water generating wood and wood generating, everyone is given an opportunity. It is given equally to everyone, but starting from fire generating earth and earth generating metal, an opportunity is given if you want it. If you do not want it, an opportunity is not given. Here, too, the three extremes of fire, earth, and metal are involved. Today, from fire generating earth and earth generating metal to metal generating water and water generating wood, I am just going to align everything with the current situation. I will align everything, and then, regarding mutual generation, if it enters the auspicious element, we have to redo everything anyway. Since we have to redo everything, First, let's group fire-generating earth and earth-generating metal together. Then, you can view fire-generating earth as a newly acquired talent for each individual. So, you can view it as skill or spirit. However, fire-generating earth is not something everyone does. It is a newly acquired ability. It is something specialized, something special that only you can do, or a unique specialty that belongs to you, you know, right? When you talk about things like this, generally, we can describe these things as being well-rounded or specialists. We can refer to them as specialists or experienced professionals, since fire generates earth, and earth is involved. It means utilizing it in accordance with new environments and changing times. Ultimately, regarding earth-generating metal, that is, fire-generating earth and earth-generating water, each individual has it, right? It is not something everyone can do. It must be present in one's saju, 4 pillars of destiny, to allow one to cultivate abilities in accordance with the changing times. Earth-generating. Metal in the saju means utilizing these newly acquired abilities. Since it is utilized, this is also fire-generating earth, and earth-generating metal. Since earth is involved, it means always utilizing it to adapt to the changing times, right? To adapt to the new environment. So, ultimately, earth-generating metal means utilizing newly acquired or reborn abilities. It means using reborn skills. While one uses what has been learned fairly according to their individual talents, fire-generating earth and earth-generating metal utilize reborn skills. That is what is called fire-generating earth and earth-generating metal. Therefore, water-generating wood refers to skills that everyone possesses equally. Wood-generating fire refers to abilities that everyone can utilize equally. However, fire-generating earth refers to talents newly acquired by each individual. Earth-generating metal is the utilization of those newly acquired talents. Therefore, it plays the role of an experienced person rather than a beginner. So, for water-generating wood-generating fire to possess a special, unique skill or technique of one's own, one must possess fire-generating earth. It must be connected to fire-generating earth. It must connect from wood-generating fire to fire-generating earth. So, regarding the cycle of fire-generating earth and earth-generating metal, you need to utilize your lacking skills to gain social recognition, right? To receive that recognition, it must connect to the metal-generating metal. Even if the 4 pillars of destiny show fire-generating earth and earth-generating metal, there are various possibilities. For instance, someone without fire-generating earth only generates earth. That means there is no fire. Therefore, the absence of fire-generating earth ultimately implies that wood-generating fire did not happen either, correct? So, what does that mean? If you say there is no fire-generating earth, then you must break it down. It means that if you lack a talent, you must go and borrow it. Therefore, having only earth-generating metal without any earth-generating metal or fire-generating earth simply means that you ran a business without possessing the necessary talent or knowing how to do anything, or that you utilize talent while being incapable of doing it. Right now, someone else makes the product, I handle the sales, someone else conducts the research, and I handle the actual implementation. You need to implement this kind of differentiation. Differentiation. You shouldn't judge your saju as good or bad just because it isn't there. Since that isn't your job, you should think of it as bringing in someone else's abilities and skills. However, if fire generates earth but earth generates metal, since fire generates earth now, you have created omnipotence, right? You have created omnipotence, but there is no place to utilize it, so it means you cannot utilize it. This, too, must be entrusted to others. Differentiation occurs at this point as well, where I do the research and someone else handles the distribution, you. No. And regarding the types of earth-generating metal, the types of earth-generating metal are found in Qi Jing. There is Qi Jing and Wu Jing. To start by explaining Qi Jing, the season is the spring festival. If you want to use Wu Jing, the season is the summer festival. So, the special talent of a person practicing the Qi Jing earth-generating metal cycle during the spring festival can be humanistic. It refers to the talent of using speech and writing, and the exercise of intellectual talent. Therefore, there may be a special talent capable of researching ideas or mental psychology. And Mu Jing Ri is used during the summer festival. Then, what is this? It refers to leadership. As one navigates social life, their value rises based on their career and experience, leading them to be reborn as a leader or a person in charge. When this person manages an organization, their focus is on internal operations rather than external ones. They are someone with outstanding abilities in internal management and communication with those within the organization. Why did I use Jing metal during the spring festival? I should have used Xin metal. So, why did I use Jing metal? Since it is the spring festival, the summer festival is Qi Jing, and the winter festival is Mu Xin. The earth-generating metal pattern takes on this form. Gigyong refers to a certain technical skill. This is the autumn season, and it signifies a technical skill. It involves research, outstanding investigative ability, and the technical skills required for research and development to create products or goods, rather than just the person. When we talk about Gigyong, specifically the earth-generating metal, Tosyngium, it implies that one possesses such a skill. Furthermore, since this represents the winter season, it always implies distribution, sales, and commerce. You can describe it as the ability to communicate with external parties in external transactions, or the ability to communicate with internal parties in internal management. Similarly, you can say that this relates to distribution and communication with the outside world. So, regarding Moxingwa, wood generating fire, what is it? It is about manifesting. It is acquired through water generating wood and manifested through wood generating. The same applies to earth generating metal. If you prepared through fire generating earth, you manifest it through earth generating metal. That is why we simply shorten fire generating earth and earth generating metal to lower grade metal. It is called ripple gold. In the cycle of fire generating earth and earth generating gold, the fact that earth is always involved means that to be recognized in a newly changed environment, one must have positive energy. Therefore, what has been learned through water generating wood and wood generating fire is reborn according to one's talents through fire generating way and earth generating gold. Studying in this manner is ordinary and something anyone does, but to succeed using one's own special talents, one must have fire generating earth and earth generating gold. Then, what is gold generating water and water generating wood? It means sharing talent. It is about sharing the various know-how and experiences one has gained throughout life. Who is the person receiving that talent? That is, the person influenced by that talent. If I truly want to use the legacy I have left behind, for example, if I want to pass it on to someone else, there must be earth generating gold. There are talents that have become earth generating gold and talents that have not. If gold is talent, it differs depending on whether or not it has become earth generating gold. You shouldn't assume that if metal generates water, it automatically transitions to water generating wood. You must actually perform the metal water and water wood cycles for the transition to occur. Therefore, regarding metal water and water wood without earth metal generation, if earth metal generation is present, if earth metal generation is truly present, then it is a skill adapted to a changed world. It is a newly acquired ability. It is a newly acquired skill that is being brought about through the metal water cycle. So, it means possessing a new talent. If earth metal generation is present, you can interpret it as the talent having changed. Even if it hasn't changed now, there is a high probability of future change. It implies there are ups and downs, but you shouldn't ask whether these ups and downs are good or bad. It simply means that is the situation. To put it negatively, it means there is a lot of change. To put it positively, it means adapting appropriately to change. It depends on whether earth metal generation is present or not. So, the case where earth metal generation is present is one way, but metal water and water wood without earth metal generation represents a talent that does not adapt to the changing world. It means continuing what you did when you were young. It isn't about the concept of an ingrained habit going all the way, you just do it. What you've been doing since childhood doesn't change and continues on this path. You keep doing what you've been doing for a long time. There are various aspects to this: habits, behaviors, professional matters, and so on. But there is no change. If earth does not generate metal, it is black. If water generates metal, it changes. If earth does not generate metal, you are always doing the work you were originally doing. So, in the cycle of metal generating water and water generating wood, if earth generates metal, you have moved toward metal generating water through new talents adapted to change. If earth does not generate metal, you are doing exactly what you have been doing for a long time. You can view it that way. Then, when metal generates water, there is a difference depending on whether water generates wood or not. I am trying to generate water to generate wood, but water generates wood is necessary for there to be a fan. There are people who like me, follow me, are influenced by me, and are moved or inspired by me. But if water generates wood, there are no fans. In other words, there is no one to share and receive my talent. That is the meaning. Imagine I have worked hard to build up my business, but my child refuses to inherit it. They have no interest. It's something like that. You might pass it on to someone, but since you can't simply transfer your passion and enthusiasm exactly as they were, it means you can't continue to develop in the future. If you have a water to wood interaction, metal to water, talent is distributed through water to wood. When distributed via metal to water and water to wood, you can develop your original talent alongside new talents created due to changes in your environment. So, you can consistently develop by utilizing talents that are different from yesterday. What metal to water does is share talent. It circulates talent. When I say talent, don't just think of talent. Products are included here as well. Products and various other things are all contained within talent. So, when metal to water comes into play, there is a recipient, and that recipient is called water to wood. When water to wood is involved, talent is shared, but if there is no water to wood, there is no one to inherit the talent. Of course, it's not that there are absolutely none, but it seems like there are no dedicated fans. Right? Having the water element signifies that I have enthusiasts who follow me, and that there are people who are influenced by me. Furthermore, the fact that there are people who are inspired and moved by me corresponds precisely to the water-generating wood element. Therefore, it means that for metal to generate water, the water-generating wood element must be present. If metal generates water but water-generating wood is absent, then I am releasing my talent, or even if I have released it, I don't know who will receive it. In that case, I don't know how I influence that person, or how they are using what they have learned from me. I don't know who has learned my talent. What that means is simply releasing my talent for free. If done incorrectly, it can lead to the abuse of that talent. Since I am not becoming a top student, I have to decide whether to just keep my talent to myself and die, or to reveal it to the world before I die. When I try to reveal it, there is no one to receive it. So, I just think, oh well, I don't care, and simply unleash it upon the world. So, there are people who use it for good and people who use it for bad. If that happens, both positive and negative effects will appear together, meaning it can lead to abuse. However, if metal generates water and water generates wood, then those who have been influenced, those who have inherited it, will produce it in the way I have passed it down and the way I desire. This creates a situation where mutual exchange flows well, allowing them to adapt to the changes of the times, utilize it effectively, and develop it further. However, there are cases where metal generates water but not wood. If only water generates wood and not metal generates water, then support is not provided. It means there are people who want to receive it, but there is no talent to produce. So, it is not that they are unwilling to support the talent, it is that they are unable to. It means there is no talent to pass down. Therefore, when assessing the value of gold, gold that has undergone the water-wood fire cycle is of very ordinary value. Ordinary value. On the other hand, gold that has undergone the fire-earth metal cycle is of a special value. A special value. And now, regarding the concept of water here, in the metal-generating water cycle, water refers to bringing one's own essence out into the world. It means putting it out into the market. However, if you put it into the market of IM-SU, wood takes it away as a physical product. But if you bring it out through Gai-SU, that is, the water-generating metal, wood takes it away as knowledge or its own understanding. Since both in Gai and Gai are present, wood takes both the physical product and the knowledge. You can view it as giving away the methods of utilization, knowledge, and usage of that product. Now, regarding those who need wood, people who possess wood and are good at metal generating water, they put that out into the world for those who require special talents. That is very good. However, metal generating water without wood means putting out into the world something that is not designated, something anyone can do. It means putting the ordinary out into the world. That is the meaning. This is the concept regarding metal generating water and water generating wood. It possesses both ordinary value and special value. So, depending on whether the fire element has gone through the cycle of water generating wood or wood generating fire, or perhaps earth generating metal, it becomes metal that possesses either ordinary value or special value. As it releases that value, metal generates water. When I put my talent out into the world, whether or not there is someone who needs it, that is wood. Therefore, metal generating water with wood means releasing special talents to the world for those who need them, whereas metal generating water without wood just gives them away to anyone without designation. So, the difference lies in whether I presented my skills and talents in a special way, or simply made them available for anyone to use. That depends on the presence or absence of wood. If you are not careful, even if you present something via metal generating water, there is no one to take it, so it could become trash. Just like how good information often becomes garbage information, there are many times when it goes unused in the world. There is no wood. So, if the commodity called gold is received through Gai-SU, it is received as knowledge and understanding. If it is received through IM-SU, it is utilized practically. Therefore, for those who need to solidify their intellectual abilities and for those who need a commodity, gold generating water fulfills its role. And then it moves on to water generating wood. As I mentioned earlier, water generating wood and wood generating fire signifies fairness. It represents ordinary talent. And what did I say? Everyone has parents, and everyone can receive as much education as they desire. That is water generating wood. And everyone has the opportunity to utilize what they have learned. Life generated by water generating wood is an opportunity given equally to everyone. It is fair. People say so much these days about unfairness. But since this is a general statement, do you understand this? If you don't understand, please ask a question.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Yes. If there is Jongsul or Jungjung in that Saju, does it generally result in fire-generating gold?
First of all, looking at it from this perspective, it just needs to match the season. If the
season is mu shin, what is it? What kind of mu is this? It must be the clear stem mu plus the sul to within jin, that mu to within. Sul, right? Yes. What about this one? It must be the earth element within mi, right?
Yes, this one starts from jin, starting from the mu within jin. That's right, it's the bits within jin. Yes. What about this one? It's the earth element within chuk.
Chuk, yes. So, rather than asking whether the heavenly stem and earthly branch rise or not at that point, we consider it extremely important to determine whether the season matches or not. Yes, that is correct. If it doesn't match, you can consider it unsuitable.
Then, as an example, what if it is the autumn season? If Jongsul of the autumn season stands in the month branch, then we can say that the metal element works well. Jong.
Metal.
Yes. Well, it
naturally likes Zhenghua. So, if you want to use water, if you want to use Jiangsu, you need in, O, and Sul. Regarding the O-Sul and O-Su numerology, it is, in any case, better
than the Chungwen Jeonghua.
Yes, the
Earth branch Inho numerology is also better used than the Chungwen Jeonghua. It is used for a longer period and in more diverse ways. Even if there is the Chungwen Jeonghua.
Where is this Jeonghua forming a sanhab? It is forming a Sama Samol, isn't it? Sama. Then this Jeonghua means a tremendous expert. Yes. Being an expert, and because it also possesses Jeonghua within the Sul, it means it has the influence to possess great precision and scientific technology. It implies that it has the ability to utilize that beneficially for people, even possessing research capabilities. You can interpret it in this way.
Yes. I will proceed. Please ask another question.
Teacher, there is also that metal that restores. Can that metal formed as sawchuk also be called metal?
Metal that generates mutual generation. Exactly. If you have a samhap, whether you play for soccer, for you, or you chuck, what is the purpose of all of this? Well, it is water generating metal. No, metal. The task right now is metal generating water. Metal generating water. It is metal generating water, but the purpose is water generating wood. The purpose is water generating wood.
For its value to shine, it must go all the way to wood generating scholar. Then, sir, if the wood that was in the position of minister of the earth later rises to the position of heavenly official, and the fortune flows as a wood fortune for about 40 or 50 years, can we say that at that time, it becomes water generating wood and metal generating water?
But where does that rise from? Where in the earth branches?
Yes, it is.
Most important for it to rise from the month branch and the hour branch.
Yes, a single coming from the hour branch is called a second career.
Yes, A.
Single coming from the month branch is said to represent one's innate talents and innate profession.
So, when looking for a second career, one looks for it in the hour branch.
However, saying that it has come up from one means that I do what I love for the rest of my life. So, sir, regarding the hour branch, we speak of the hour branch as work, and the month branch as a profession.
Or rather, the day branch also becomes a profession. It means doing what you like, what you love, for 30 years, or 30 years, or 30 years.
Ah, then regarding passing that down or something like that, as I
mentioned earlier, that passing it down is contained within the wood element of the sword, life, water, and sustaining.
Yes, yes. So, that is exactly what I am asking, if that is possible. If leaving something like property to future generations, is that possible? Is.
There's some wood element there?
Well, the wood element has been present for almost 52 years now.
Ah, the wood element has been present for 52 years. Then it is there. Since it has entered through the environment and I have the will to give, it exists, right?
Yes. So, since the year 52 has arrived, it's like a 5 or 10 year cycle. Now that the element of wood is entering in 52, we have to consider that to be present. Yes. Then, since the wood luck has arrived, it seems safe to say that it will shine now.
The issue is in which direction the light is shining, considering it couldn't be utilized before.
Ah, so it means that while it couldn't be fully utilized before, it can now be
used.
Yes, right. It means that it can be utilized now.
Then, among the different types of wood, which one enters first?
Wood is present first, so it
enters that environment first, doesn't it? Regarding the environment.
Currently, people say that since wood enters first, it means you should build a solid foundation, so it enters first. That is what they say.
No, that is also correct. First of all, wood enters first, so, yes,
from the roots.
Yes, it enters from the roots, doesn't it?
Yes.
Therefore, that statement is correct. Immigration refers to what enters from that environment. So, my environment has now become one where I should study. But there is no wood in my heavenly stems.
Yes.
Then, since it came from the environment, I may not have the will, but I just think, oh, is there water here? There is water, and everything is there.
Yes, then I will do it.
With sawchuck, metal generates water.
Oh, if we do metal generate water and water generate wood with sawchuck, I will study deeply.
There is also a water element in the heavenly stems.
Yes, then, well, I have to study a lot, deeply. I have to study for a
long time.
So, after these 2 years, Gamok will also enter through Gap Ya. My fate is ruined during the Gap Ya period. Right, isn't that correct, teacher? That is the principle of sincere composure, isn't it?
Yes, it is the principle of sincere composure. Right, since I have to study, I should be going to have fun and play. But because I have to study, it is actually a really good thing.
That is exactly what you are saying, teacher. Someone said that they should be playing, but they are indebted. That is correct. It comes in
together with the directional combination and industry. Then, if you utilize the banghap, you can live comfortably. It comes in as a banghap. If it comes in as a banghap, you can live comfortably. Why? You just need to live by utilizing your environment, the people around you, and your network of acquaintances. However, if there is a 3, Sam, there, while it implies developing qualities suited to that environment, you might end up neglecting the environment or people you should be utilizing because you are too busy studying to develop those qualities.
So, right now, there is hey Chuck, and ya comes in. It is ya, hey ya, Chuck.
No, regarding the concept of sannap, it doesn't mean all 3 characters must be present. This one is also a banghap.
So,
this is a banghap, and this one is a banghap. Yes, they are all banghaps. The 3 characters do not necessarily have to be present.
Yes. If Hey Chuck is in the Saju, then the Saju itself already has a banghap.
But now that ya comes in, and all
3 combine.
Yes, it is the most hardship. That is hardship. You have to study deeply.
No, for someone who studies because they enjoy it, that is happiness. Yes, but if I have no choice but to do it for survival, because I have nothing else to do, then that is misfortune. It depends on the individual's perspective, right? Whether I consider it happiness or
Misfortune. When I said I ruined the family tree, I was just joking. For those who say they like studying hard, that is happiness. Everyone I met said the exact same thing to me, the teacher. They all said the same thing, even joking about it. You must travel a lot. No, I'm learning. I have questions. I watch YouTube, and if I have a question, I ask you. Yes. Teacher, if a bang-hap directional combination is formed by a sam-hap 3-element combination, and there is one character for bang-hap, and another bang-hap character enters during the luck major cycle, that is also considered a bang-hap.
Say that again. In the luck cycle, regarding the character.
Sam, we had a sam-hap earlier. Yes, for example, in a guang-hap light combination, there is only one character, but if a bang-hap character enters, it is considered a bang-hap, right?
Right? Then the sam-hap and the bang-hap have combined, haven't they?
Yes.
Then, we call this a gathering. A gathering. A meeting of a chairman. Now, there was the sam-hap originally, wasn't there? Yes. Then, what is called sama is a priority on ability and qualifications. When looking at people, you don't look at them by their character, but rather by their skill level, their standing in their respective fields, right? You evaluate people based on how much of an expert they are. But bang-hap is about personal connections. So, it involves friendship. Now, let's say you were thriving in an environment where ability and qualifications were prioritized, but then suddenly a major cycle, daewon, enters and a bang-hap occurs. Whether it comes in during the annual cycle or something else, if that happens, the environment suddenly shifts from one that prioritizes ability to one that prioritizes personal connections. Up until now, skilled people were given preferential treatment, but suddenly, someone just brings in an acquaintance, saying, "He's my nephew," and doesn't take care of the situation. Then what happens? For these people, when the bang-hap becomes a gathering, a clash, comes. A clash comes, then, everything gets shattered. Does it
Return to the original state? It is simply
living in an environment where one utilizes abilities, qualities, and influences, essentially cultivating and building upon them. That is why people with industrial backgrounds are called the expert group. Becoming an expert in any field is not something that happens overnight. It requires a lifetime of research and work to become a specialist. However, regarding the bang-hap directional combination, those with this combination inherently possess a managerial mindset. Therefore, when we talk about patience, socializing, or creating a favorable environment, such as selecting an item, we are referring to that. As for connections, there are family, peers, school alumni, and many others. They prioritize these aspects. So, while the SAM-3 element primarily focuses on profit and money, these people prioritize something more than just money. To put it simply, they use the term we earth. It implies that they value people over money, you know? These guys worked hard to grow the company. They worked hard to start a business and it grew into a Chongqing enterprise, and then a Fang-He directional combination entered their fortune. So, if the CEO goes and brings in that combination, for example, placing it right in the accounting department, and says, "This person is going to be isolated from now on," or, "This person is going to oversee all the finances," the experts will likely be conflicted. Then, if a Wan-Jin uneven combination comes along, they will start bickering and fighting amongst themselves, and if a zhang secondary combination comes along, they will scatter and break apart. So, even if a fang he
enters, you might think you shouldn't use it. However, that is just one interpretation. When a fang he enters, it is generally said to indicate that you should develop abilities suited to the environment. But this one came from the fortune, right? From the fortune.
The fact that it came from the fortune suggests that a new person has arrived. I don't know if it's the origin or the grand cycle, but if it comes during the grand cycle, that kind of environment has arrived. For 10 years, yes. If it comes during the annual cycle, a new person has entered. Someone close to the boss. Someone close to someone else has joined, and I used to receive excellent treatment at the company based on my abilities, but because of that person, I can no longer receive that treatment. It feels like the boss is suddenly only treating that person well and neglecting me. You can certainly start to feel that way. The same applies to the directional combination. If there is a directional combination and a mountain combination enters, you might have been close all this time, treating each other like brothers. But one day, when the fourth combination enters the cycle, your mindset completely changes. It shifts to prioritizing ability and qualifications. When that happens, what do friends say? They say, he's changed. They say he's changed. I think that's accurate. Looking specifically at the entering earth and fire elements in that annual fortune, I saw that he gave it to all the friends he knew. It seems that's how it works at the company. I don't see this as the will of the day master, but rather it is created that way because the environment comes into it, unbeknownst to oneself. So, thank you.
Teacher, when can we use the zhang metal within the snake? We cannot take it out and use it. It is a generative process.
When it is like this, saw you, chuck, or ah.
When you enters, can it be used as zhang metal?
No, it can be used as syngium. It can be used as zhang metal or syngium, but yes, it depends on when it entered. Did it enter during the spring, flower season? Zhang metal.
Yes. Oh, yes, if it
Entered during the autumn season, then syngium. Oh, and also if it entered during the winter season, it is syngium. But, there is just this one. Yes, then this is the future. Future, 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 future. Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about this. Yes.
Future. So, since it is the future, what is it? It is because I am getting older. However, we
can use it once in a while, whether it is on a specific day, or during the new year or monthly fortune. So, if we ask what
talents people who possess this element have, it is calculation, mathematics, or, well, accounting and statistics. In other words, pricing, like determining how much something is worth. Yes. When you make a product, determining how much to sell it for in the market. Right, they have this kind of aptitude. If there's zhang within the sa-ju, when they make a product, they can calculate how much it costs, what the cost is, and how much profit is left after going through several stages of distribution. The zhang within sa-ju allows them to perform such calculations well.
So, while people with absolutely no metal in their sa-ju are sometimes said to be good at sewing, I've noticed that those with sa-ju don't always seem to be like that. You
shouldn't just call sa-ju metal. It is metal only when it is gathered together. It is the metal of the future. The gold of the future. Since it is still April, and it is the Zhong metal within the 4 pillars, what is it? It is a flower bud contained within the Byong fire. A flower bud.
Yes, a flower bud.
Yes, but you shouldn't call it the fruit. You have to wait until it becomes fruit. Then, when I
become an adult, when I reach middle age, that apple Zhong metal can become the fruit. If I cannot use it, my child can become the Zhong metal. So, the Zhong metal within the 4 pillars is always the future. The future, yes, the
future. It is preparation for the future. Preparation. The Zhong metal within the 4 pillars. Yes, Zhong metal.
I understand. That is what I was really curious about. Yes.
So, to use it like this, you have to do the 3 pillars. Or you can view it as something you use later in the future when you get older, or something your children use. That person's mind, their psychology, is always preparing for the future. Even though I am currently struggling with space, if I go out and provide counseling with this in the future, I can set a goal for how much I can earn per month, and preparing for that future is what a midterm pension is.